The irony of this video is that I almost didn't get it. I spent the last week watching people innovate, build, not just building, creating new businesses, new inventions, finishing masterpieces, and finding ideas that seemed to come from nowhere. And the more I watched them, the smaller I felt. And I found myself fascinated by this thought. The possibility was always there. The idea existed somewhere in the field of potential. But most of us, we just couldn't match that frequency. We walked right past it. And that got me thinking about creativity. What is it really? We're often told that creativity is about finding new ways to do things. More effectively, more easily, solving problems others failed to solve. And sure, that's part of it. But I think we're missing something deeper. Creativity isn't just problem solving. It's pattern recognition across impossible boundaries. It's the inventor who sees a manufacturing challenge and applies a principle from how trees grow. It's the entrepreneur who notices an emotional need nobody's named yet and builds an entire market around it. It's the artist who combines two unrelated experiences, a childhood memory and a sunset, and suddenly there's something that makes strangers weep. Neuroscience has shown us something fascinating. Creative insights don't happen when we're grinding, forcing, trying to be creative. They happen in what researchers call the default mode network. When your mind is wandering, when you're in the shower, when you're half asleep. It's that moment when you stop trying and suddenly, there it is. The idea you've been chasing finds you. There's this concept in quantum physics called superposition, where particles exist in all possible states until they're observed, until consciousness collapses them into one reality. What if ideas are like that? What if every possibility already exists, and creativity is just tuning into the right frequency, collapsing potential into form? Here's the thing about creativity. The biggest block isn't lack of talent or lack of ideas. It's comparison. I made a video recently about creating from inspiration rather than lack. And you know what happened? I watched other people innovating. People I know, people doing incredible things. And I felt small, uncreative, like I was missing something they had. The irony? I was trying to create content about inspiration from a place of lack. But here's what I've realized. That discomfort, that feeling of, I'm not creative enough, it's not pointing to an absence of creativity. It's pointing to unexpressed creativity. It's pressure building. Think about it. You don't feel hungry when you have no need for food. You feel hungry when your body needs to eat. The lack isn't the problem. It's the signal. There's a line that just came to my mind from nowhere. Creativity is your soul-seeking expression. Not creativity as something you do, but as something that moves through you when you stop blocking it. In spiritual traditions across cultures, there's this understanding that we're not separate from the creative force of the universe. We're expressions of it. The same intelligence that grows trees from seeds, that turns matter into stars, that organizes chaos into galaxies. that's flowing through you right now. The question isn't, am I creative? The question is, am I allowing what wants to emerge through me to emerge? And here's the uncomfortable truth I'm sitting with. Most of us aren't blocked by lack of creativity. We're blocked by lack of permission. Permission to create something that isn't perfect. Permission to express something that might not be innovative or groundbreaking. Permission to be a beginner. Permission to be seen. We see someone else's finished innovation, their polished idea, their visible success, and we compare it to our messy, half-formed internal process. We're comparing our insides to their outsides, and we tell ourselves, I'm not creative like them. But what if creativity isn't about being like them? What if it's about being more like you? What if every time you felt that pull to create something, that restless feeling that I want to make something but I don't know what, that wasn't lack? That was your soul seeking expression. That was the universe trying to collapse a possibility into reality through you. And you said no. Not because you're not creative, but because you were waiting. Waiting to be good enough. Waiting to have a groundbreaking idea. Waiting for permission. So here's what I'm learning in real time as I make this video. Creativity isn't something you become. It's something you allow. It's not about matching someone else's frequency. It's about finding your own. And maybe the thing you've been waiting to create, the idea you've been chasing, the expression your soul is seeking, it's been waiting for you to stop trying so hard, to stop comparing, to stop waiting for permission, and to just create, even if it's messy, even if it's not groundbreaking, even if it's just this, a video about creativity made from the honest place of still figuring it out. Because here's the thing about matching frequencies. You can't tune into a signal you're afraid to receive. So what if you just opened up? What wants to come through you today? I don't have all the answers. I'm still sitting with the questions. But I think that's the point. Creativity isn't about having answers. It's about being willing to ask and to let something move through you in response. What's your soul seeking to express today?